Let me tell you something men after 30 do not want to hear. Your metabolism did not suddenly break. What actually changed is more subtle and way more fixable. Most guys think the reason they cannot get lean anymore is because their body is working against them, when in reality, your metabolism is just adapting to the way you are living. I have coached hundreds of men in their 30s, 40s, and even 50s, and every single one of them walked in thinking their metabolism was the problem, until they realized something else was happening underneath the surface. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest metabolism mistakes men make over 30. And these simple fixes you can start applying today. This will work even if you're stressed, busy, or low energy. And if you listen closely, you will realize your metabolism is not the enemy. It's actually a system that wants to work with you if you stop sabotaging it. The first metabolic mistake men over 30 keep making is this: you cannot spot reduce fat. Not from your belly, not from your lower back, and not from your chest. Your body does not burn fat in isolated pockets. It burns it as a system. Let me show you. Think of this bowl as your body. The water within it, that's your body fat. When you are in a calorie deficit through consistent nutrition and training, the water level drops, meaning that your total body fat is decreasing. But here's the part most guys misunderstand. When I remove a scoop of water, I do not get to decide where that fat comes from. Your exercises do not decide where you lose fat. Your genetics and hormones do, and this becomes especially noticeable after 30. Because as we age, 2 things hit almost every man. First, more life stress. Work pressure, life responsibilities, and a growing family, they can all increase cortisol. Cortisol does not make you store fat by itself, but research shows that it can impact where your body prefers to store body fat. And yes, when you have high stress, stomach area fat gain becomes a prime target. Secondly, men above 30 tend to sleep shorter at night. An 2018 study found that this increases hunger hormones, lowers your energy output, and shifts fat storage towards the midsection. That's why your belly suddenly feels like the problem area. Your stomach fat is impacted by the lifestyle stress. But here's the good news. As you lower your overall body fat percentage, every area follows. Belly fat, love handles, lower back, chest, all of it gets leaner. But doing 100 side bends or crunches will not help with losing that stubborn belly fat. Targeted exercise shapes the muscle, it will not burn the fat on the top. Now it's time for mistake number 2. Thinking your metabolism slows down after 30. Most guys over 30 genuinely believe that their metabolism slows down compared to when they were in their 20s. But it's actually not the case. A major 2021 research review analyzed the metabolism of over 6,000 people across different age groups. Between the ages of 20 and 60, your metabolic rate stays relatively the same. And that's not my opinion, that's data. So no, your metabolism is not suddenly betraying you on your 30th birthday. But something did change, and this is where most men underestimate the impact of their daily life. Let's take 2 versions of yourself and put them side by side. Version A, 25 years old, walking to class, playing football with friends, and barely sitting. Then you have version B, 35 or 40 years of age, busy deadlines, kids, emails, and long car commutes. Which version burns more calories? Version A, and it's not even close. This is not your metabolism changing, this is a drop in your spontaneous activity. Research also showed that as men age, spontaneous movement drops. In sports sciences, we call this NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the daily movement you don't even think about. Walking, fidgeting, carrying things, and standing up. Men in their 30s and 40s burn fewer calories not because their metabolism is damaged, but because their lifestyle has changed. There is even research showing that the average jobs people have in their 40s burn fewer calories than the types of jobs they had in their 20s. And then it adds up. Less movement, lower calorie burn, easier fat gain, lower muscle mass, more snacking at the office, and repeat. Suddenly, it feels like your metabolism is slowing, but you're stuck in this toxic lifestyle loop. But you can break this loop, even with a demanding schedule. Like my online coaching client Eric from Arizona, 44 years of age, working 60-hour weeks as a lawyer. We focused on 3 things: 4 training sessions per week before work, walking pad daily to reach 10K steps, and a moderate calorie deficit. The results after 6 months? They speak for themselves. The same goes for Klaas, my online coaching client from Germany. He's in his 40s as well, regularly traveling across Europe and Asia for work. Still, we hit a daily 8K step target, and he trains 4 or 5 times a week, often in hotel gyms. Again, the results do not lie, and if they can do it, you can do it too. Busy men do not need perfect plans. They need consistent ones that work with their lifestyle. And if you want that type of structure and accountability, my clients work directly with me in a private transformation program that combines science, structure, and personal guidance. You can get the same. I will personally design your approach, and every week we will review your progress together and fine-tune your strategy until your results results are exactly where you want them. You can apply through the link in the description below. Think of it as having your personal fitness consultant that will guide you to your goals. Mistake number 3 is one that quietly destroys fat loss for busy men: not having any structure in your nutrition. Most guys do not overeat because they are undisciplined. They overeat because they are constantly in decision-making mode. You wake up late, grab something random, work gets busy so you skip a meal, then you come home tired and snack instead of eating a real dinner. Before you know it, your calories are all over the place. But here's the truth, you do not need a complicated diet. You need a repeatable one. There's actually research showing that eating similar foods day to day helps with calorie control. Meal repetition reduces impulsive eating decisions and gets your body accustomed to a routine. You know this feeling. If you always have a consistent lunch around 12 p.m., your body naturally starts craving this lunch at noon. Keeping a few repeatable, high-protein, high-fiber meals that you enjoy consuming in your routine makes calorie control way easier. Also, you reduce the likelihood of snacking. If every day you have a new combination of snacks and foods, you nudge your calorie intake up and start snacking more as the weeks develop. So every day, have 2 to 3 meals you genuinely enjoy. Have them be high in protein, high in fiber, and high in volume, making you stay full for longer. For me, that's a breakfast with a 4-egg omelet, protein oats in the afternoon as lunch, Greek yogurt with low-sugar granola snack in the afternoon, and a mixed dinner meal with protein, carbs, and vegetables. You can still enjoy flexibility when visiting restaurants or having a social event, but these are the exceptional moments. For the busy, stressful days when willpower is low, you need a routine. Mistake number 4, cutting carbs way too low. On paper, it sounds appealing. Carbohydrates can cause bloating, which makes you gain weight, so removing carbs makes you lose weight faster, right? Here's the truth, carbs do not make you gain fat. Actually, going low carb can make fat loss harder, especially for men over 30. Here are 3 specific ways that a low-carb diet can interfere with your long-term fat loss progress. First, your training performance drops. Carbohydrates stored as glycogen in your muscles is literally the fuel your body uses during training. When glycogen is low, your strength, reps, and intensity all take a hit. And this becomes even more problematic after 30 when energy to train after a long working day may already be low. Secondly, you build less muscle. A 2020 study in trained men compared 2 groups. A keto group that consumed 30 grams of carbs per day and a high-carb group that consumed 300 grams of carbs daily. Both groups lifted weights and consumed the same calorie and protein intake every day. After 8 weeks, the high-carb group gained 6 times more lean muscle mass. Carbohydrates are essential for training intensity and muscle recovery. Also remember that muscle is metabolically active tissue. So anything we can do to keep more muscle as you drop body fat will benefit your metabolism. And the third issue with low-carb diets is that it's not sustainable. Many carb sources, like oats, fruits, and potatoes, are naturally high in fiber and water, keeping you more full. When you remove carbs completely, your meals become less satiating. And what happens when you have an outside meal with the family? It will be hard to stay on track with your nutrition plan while eating out. So carbs are not the enemy. Of course, I'm not saying to now drown yourself in pasta, but with every meal you consume, allow yourself a healthy handful cup of carbs. This will benefit your energy, especially after 30. The last mistake is more mental than physical. You put fat loss on a pedestal. It becomes too important. You treat getting lean like this one magical event that will fix everything in your life. You want it so badly that it actually works against you. Here's what usually happens. You start obsessing over the scale, you replay every mistake in your head, you respond by tightening the diet, adding more cardio, and basically punish yourself for a bad day. That constant pressure isn't just uncomfortable, it's physically harmful to your results. The chronic stress and pressure increase cortisol. This messes with appetite-regulating hormones. You feel hungrier, start getting discouraged, move less, and your decision-making gets worse. So instead of wanting your fat loss goal from a place of lacking something, you choose your goals from a place of calm. I choose to get down to 15% body fat. I choose to be the guy who trains 3-4 times per week and walks daily. They let the system do the work. By having a sustainable calorie deficit, lifting to build and keep muscle, having a few repeatable meals you enjoy, and prioritizing sleep, walk, stress management. The goal is not to think about fat loss all day. The goal is to live like the man who naturally gets leaner over time. And if you do not want to overthink this all alone, my private one-on-one transformation program is built exactly around this idea. We stop obsessing over the goal and build a system that makes the goal inevitable. You work directly with me. We set a clear, realistic target, then every week I will personally review your progress, adjust your calories, macros, and meal structure. I'll optimize your training around your schedule as well, while also fixing sleep, stress, and lifestyle bottlenecks during our one-on-one video consults. So you are not guessing, you're simply executing a proven plan with a coach who's tracking all the details for you. You can apply by visiting the link in my description. We will set up a call to discuss your goals and get an awesome process started. And that was all for today's video. I hope you have a better understanding on how to manage your metabolism and fat loss goals as a man above 30. As always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Here above, I have an awesome new video for you, so go ahead and check that out. And I will see you in the next one.